Hey guys, I am going to show y'all some free things that we have on the website that you can use to make pink packets. I'm just going to go to my virtual office and I'm going to go to training and resources. Okay, and I'm going to start with, I think I'll start here, parties. Okay, so remember, the pink packets are a 3-in-1 invitation for your customers to buy, host a party, and join your team. So the catalog and the samples are going to cover the buying part. So you're looking for things that are going to entice them to either host a party or join your team. And, you know, most of the time, this is not a one-time type of deal where they're just going to read it and be like, yep, I'm signing up for both. So basically, you just want to start giving them information to start thinking about. So that's what you're looking for. So we're under parties. And let's see. Where are I like the little perk sheets. Like this one might be one. I just realized there were order forms on here, guys. If y'all need order forms, you can print them off right here. Okay, so this is basically hostess coaching is what this is, which is useful if you oh, here it is. Here's a little, it's both. Okay, awesome. This would be a really great graphic to print out and put in your pink packets, because it's got what to do, like before the party, then the day of, during, la la la. So this is going to be a lot of useful information for somebody that's going to host a party for the first time, especially. And then down at the bottom, it has the perks of what the different goals that they have and what they can get, and so on and so forth. So this would be really good to print out for your pink packets. And it's called Let's Bloom if you're wanting to find these. And then there's just a myriad. Okay, so what I'm gonna hop over, and there's a bunch of other stuff, but I didn't want to. I just wanted you guys to be able to find the stuff is the main thing. And if you go over here under sponsoring, now this is going to be when someone joins your team, you're going to be the sponsor. So this is stuff, it sounds kind of backwards, but there's actually stuff in here to invite people to join your team and information about becoming a consultant. Oh, this internet, I love it so much. Just kidding. It gets on my nerves. Oh, for the love. Okay, good. All right, so this one also has a lot of good stuff. Okay, the first thing I'm going to go to is right here. These are printable Posh cards. So if you have not made some yet, this is an excellent way to get your Posh Y in your pink packets without a lot of fuss. I used these for quite some time before I actually went to Vistaprint and had some made. Matter of fact, a lot of the little details that I put in mine came from ideas from here. So you can print this out, and then all I did was in this little section right here, I just hand wrote my Y. And signed it down here at the bottom, and then you put your label right here. But if you're, you know, technical and you know how to do this where you can just type right on here, you know, that would be even better. You could print out several of them and have them ready and waiting. And they come out the size of, I mean, this looks huge on here, but they're actually the size of a postcard. So basically what I did, and by I mean Danny Boy, because I would have never probably thought of this, is we glued it back to back. And then, no, we made copies of it and then glued it back to back. So it looked like an actual postcard. But, you know, even if you just stapled it together, like this page first and then that page, that would be, you know, that would be fine. You would definitely get your point across. All right, let me see what else we got. This book, I really like it, but it's like 12 pages. So that might be just something to put on your wish list, to-do list or something. They do have, let's check this one out. Yeah, this one is probably, well, actually, these are little cards that usually come with a starter kit. But it, you know, just in case that ever changes in the future and somebody's watching this, these are really great tools to have to add to your pink packets, because it's going to be, I love this, I am posh, you are posh, we are posh. So it really is all three: buying the products, hosting a party, or joining the team. That, I mean, it says it in such awesome terms. And then a little idea of what's, of course it's different every month, and if you really wanted to be crafty, you could go and print out the whatever month it is, go and print out that starter kit, because those are available as well, and then that would give them specifically what they'll get if they join this month. Let's see, what else? I like this one, this All About the Brand, especially for people who are maybe just trying samples for the first time and hadn't really heard of it. I love that it has all the information about it being all natural, made in the USA. It talks about the You Deserve It Foundation, and just really good information to pass on to new or potential customers. And then this is really a good read. It's not really something that you would add to your pink packets, of course, but it's something that might help you with your Posh Y. And I actually printed one of these out and filled it out, and it's actually makes it really easy. You just fill out the information, and then they have a sample story here, but you know, just to kind of give you an idea of how long to make it and that sort of thing. But if you fill out all this stuff at the top, by the time you get to the end, you pretty much have your story. You just can go down here and write it, and then you can transfer it over to your Posh Y cards, and that is what you put in your pink packets. And what else? I think that's about it on here. That's team building. Slimy. Okay, so we did we do? Yeah, we did that. And there's some more information here about hostess coaching. Let's see what kind of good stuff we got here. Oh, come on, internet. Okay, so this actually has videos if y'all want to watch those. And then you got hostess rewards. Let me look. If it'll let me. There we go. Okay. So if you did the little Let's Bloom page, I mean, this would kind of be redundant, honestly. I think the Let's Bloom one is cuter. And this is just for your information about, and really this is just all going to boil down to your personality. You know, if I ask somebody and if they want to do a party and they tell me no, my response is always, okay, maybe another time will be better for you or something. So that if they ever decide that they do want to do a party, like they don't feel like they're being wishy-washy or feeling awkward. You know, usually when you say, okay, maybe a better time, they're perfectly happy with that answer. And maybe they will do it at a better time, or maybe they won't. But we left it open-ended, so if they ever change their mind, it's totally cool, and it's not going to be awkward for them. And it's not awkward for me either, because I'm not like insisting that they do it. I'm just saying, well, maybe a better time. That has worked well with me. Okay, I think that about wraps up. I mean, between those things, you'll have plenty of things to print out for your pink packets, because it does take a little time to acquire all the stuff exactly how you want it, like the pre-made stuff. And I mean, it's great, but it's not necessary. I mean, when you get to that point, you get to that point. In the meantime, there's all kinds of stuff in here that you guys can use for free, you know, and you don't even have to print up that much of it if your printer is expensive on ink. Like if you're going to do, I mean, I always say plan to try to get 5 out a month. So even if you just print out 5 of the things, or maybe even 6, so you'll have a master and you don't have to dig for it every time, then, you know, you can kind of piecemeal it so it's not one big expense at once, if that makes sense. You can just kind of print them as you need them. And everything's right here. If you were wondering what the IC graphics are, this is, first of all, anything that we create for ourselves as a business tool, like business cards, even the Poshwise, whatever, it must say independent consultant, because we have to distinguish ourselves from the actual Posh brand. I mean, we are the Posh brand, but you know, there are things that the company offers, and then there are things that we offer, and so you have to distinguish yourself as an independent consultant. And then when you see these IC graphics, these are the approved graphics. So let's see. I don't know why that's saying. These are not what they should be. These are supposed to be just the graphics. The IC stands for independent consultant, so I'm not really sure why independent consultant graphics aren't there. That's odd. Okay, so you got the catalog. I just can't imagine that it's cheaper to print these out than to buy them. I mean, they're pretty thick. And I know that you get, at least for now, you get a case of them free with your starter kit. They're in your redeem tab in your VO. Usually there's several things. I mean, I had a t-shirt that was like half off, and a few of the Posh bags that are great for portable parties. So if you're new, go and check your redeem tab, because I think after 60 days those things go away and you won't be able to get them, even the free things. So make sure you redeem all your stuff. Go check it out and get it, because you're going to get a case of catalogs, and I mean, it's free. Get it. But yeah, I think between all of this stuff and anything that I can help you guys find too, or if I have it, I'll be happy to give y'all copies of it. I would like to start uploading files in Team Pink Storm so it will be readily available. But you know, that would require some technical support, which I would need Danny Boy to do, because y'all